It's now time to move on over to Home Sweet Home. What a beautiful title. This will be relayed here on screen by two beautiful people, Attorney Raja Bhandari of Sex and Settlements and Mrs. Nisha Kaur, the tri-state licensed realtor. Together, these two professionals will talk to you and I about selling a home. Let's take a look.
Good morning, this is Raja Bhandari from Sex and Settlements along with Nisha Kaur. Welcome Nisha ji again.
Thank you.
Now friends, we're going to start Home Sweet Home. Your questions, Nisha's answers, and I will help to ask the questions. Let's start the first question that it is your question. Now Nisha ji, he is asking from West Virginia, when is the best time to sell a home?
Well, we have record low inventory and interest rates are historically low. And we already see that the spring market is off to a great start. So this is the best time.
So the friends, what happened is that because when you start the spring, spring is basically the school time is coming, when the people are going to change the school. So they wait for that, because if you start the process now, you end up doing the closing within a month or two. So you are reaching nearby the summertime when the school is going to start. Very good answer. Now, next question is that what should I do to prepare my home for sale? Now, probably as a listing agent that you advise them that what they should do.
Well, first they need to speak to someone, an expert. They need to speak to either myself or an expert agent who is familiar with the area. And secondly, you want to understand the comps, the comparables, homes that have been sold within the last 2 to 3 months within your subdivision or within a mile radius.
For the price.
Right. Yes, for your property. You want to understand that before you actually think about listing it.
So, but other things, I'm trying to understand this question. These are the small norms, but at the same time, what one should get prepared when it is come to the home?
Well, think about it as if you're going to look at a home. What would you look at, right? You would want to change the paint, especially declutter. I mean, I've seen that a lot. A lot of my family and friends, they have a lot of clutter and we need to declutter. Landscaping is important, and other minor things to do gutter cleaning, and just touch up the home.
So make sure that the home is presentable. That's the whole thing, is that she sum up in a one line that if you are going to walk in somebody's home, how would you feel? So make sure that somebody is coming to your house, you should make them feel the same way you would feel. Very good. Now, what else should I know regarding, well, obviously this is the cosmetic things. When you also mention about the comparables that you have to do, is there any other thing that very important that one should know when they list the house?
Well, any defects.
Anything
that's wrong with the property, any touch up, any maybe cracks in the walls.
Disclosures.
Yeah, any type of disclosures. Please make sure you disclose that if you're not going to fix it.
See, last time when we were talking about, we did mention about the disclosures. Make sure that no matter what state you are in, each state has regulation about the disclosure as far as law is concerned. So in the contract there is a paragraphs, or if not paragraph, there are addendums to that you are going to disclose properly if there is any latent defect. Means in Hindi we can call chupa hua ya dikh raha. So you have to disclose those facts, right? Now, should I sell my home first or wait until I have bought another one?
That's actually, it's a tough question, because that's basically, it depends on your personal situation, you know, depending on where you stand. Also, the market conditions are very important. If there's low inventory, you want to go ahead and get your home listed. But if there's, let's say if there's a company who's laying off jobs and you're getting ready to list your property, that's actually not a good thing. So
one more thing, as a legal point of view, I can mention that when you are going to selling your home, you can put a contingency clause in there that if I buy my home, then I will sell it. Right. That way it can be simultaneous issues, simultaneous transactions, but at the same time you make sure You put the contingency clause that, look, I am looking for my home. The moment I sell my home, I want to settle within 30 days, 20 days, whatever the way you feel comfortable.
Perfectly.
Right. Now, we will take a quick question now. Our time is going to be, are there tips to selling a vacant home?
Yes, actually there are. When the home is vacant, you actually see all the imperfections. So you want to make sure that everything is touched up. There's no repairs that needs to be done. The home's cleaned up. And a lot of my properties, I do have my personal stagers who will go out and stage the property to make it look more presentable.
And the most important thing I would recommend and advise, you can call, that your utilities should be on.
Yes.
See, the most of the thing, whatever happen is that when you are selling the home and home is vacant, then you say, you know what, I don't want to turn on the heat.
Right.
I don't want to turn on the AC.
Remember, comfortable and cozy.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And remember one thing, that I mean, if the person is walking in, your AC is not working, they're going to think so many different ways that what's going on, either this is not working or it's defective, and then moreover, they won't feel comfortable walking in. So utilities should be on, and then obviously you have to make sure that you present the home properly the way you're living in, and I think those are the major thing as a listing agent.
Definitely.
Well, friends, again, our time is up, and I would request again, send us as many as questions. Please feel free to email our studios or phone our studios. We're happy to answer your questions in Home Sweet Home. Today I'm taking leave. This is Raja Bhandari along with Nisha Kaur. So long.
Thank you.